For the last month, I've uploaded one video to YouTube every single day as an experiment to see what would happen. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you the results. I'll show you the analytics of this YouTube channel, and I'll answer a few questions such as, was it actually worth it or not? Do I believe it's better to upload daily or once a week, twice a week? Did my subscribers get tired of seeing new videos from me every single day? And also some general advice if you wanna start posting more consistently on YouTube, whether you wanna do daily or not. Because this experiment has taught me a lot about how to develop ideas, how to work consistently on YouTube, and many other things that I'm going to share in this video. So let's jump right into my analytics. As you can see, YouTube, what they consider to be a whole month is 28 days. So for the last 28 days, I have gained 745 subscribers. And right now, I currently have 992. So when I started, I was sitting at 197. This was the first day that I uploaded for this challenge. And then at the beginning, it was growing slowly, but then eventually one of the videos that I had went viral. Okay, just for my size, it's not like it got hundreds of thousands of views or millions, but it did pretty well for the size of my channel, and things started to pick up momentum again. Then a few other videos also got pretty decent views, and my whole channel just started to move better and better, because I feel like once you have a few videos that start to do well, it's like YouTube also starts to show more of your other content as well. Now, as you can see, I got 73,000 views. This is not just long form content. I was also posting between 3 and 4 shorts per day, which it definitely helped. Now, the thing is that as you can see on this graph, YouTube shows you what content you posted on each day. I don't know why this is not working correctly, because I saw it on May 13th, but I don't know why it's not showing anything here, as if I had not uploaded. Okay, but if you go to my content, as you can see, May 13th, that's when I started to upload consistently one video every single day, but for some reason here it's not showing. So let's talk about the long form content, but just so that you have some context about my channel, it's about everything. Okay, I've been fortunate enough in my life that I've done pretty well in different areas, and in my channel I talk about health, I talk about business, I talk about relationships, I talk about psychology and spirituality, because I didn't want to box myself into just one niche, which is the advice that a lot of people give you. They're like, oh no, just do health or do business or do relationships. I don't want to do that, because I'm interested in all of those topics, and in my life I've done pretty well in all of them, right? So which is something that actually really helped me to be able to upload daily. Now, I do believe it might be a burden in terms of growth, because people, maybe they don't quite get you, and what they actually have to like about you is your personality, right? It's not just like, oh, this guy talks about health and he has really interesting takes. No, the reason why they subscribe to you is because like, okay, I actually like this guy. So I think in terms of this as a strategy, it might take longer because the growth might be slower, but I think long term it is better. At least that's how I see it. But regardless of how it is, this is the kind of content that I like, this is the kind of channel that I want to create, and it was my hypothesis and I just wanted to go with it. So now that you know that my channel is about everything, basically, I'm gonna show you the results of the videos. So you have to keep in mind that all of these videos that you see here, even if they have now 200 views, 150, 100, which to begin with, these are not crazy amounts of views, okay? It's actually quite low if you compare it to some other channels. Yes, I had this one that popped off, 10,000, and then these other two, 2,000, 2,000. I'm gonna go into the analytics and in depth later. But as you can see, it's not crazy amounts of views. The thing that you have to keep in mind is that when I posted them, they had way less views at the beginning. It's only recently that now they're starting to pick up. If you go into the analytics of every single video that I have, they all look like this. Like at first, YouTube gives you an initial boost in impressions. You see like this crazy spike, but then it just remains here like flatlined for a long time. And then eventually now YouTube is showing it to more and more people, which I think it's due to the success of these videos that I had here, right? This one and these other two, because these videos led to people to discover my channel and they started to watch some of my other videos. And I think this just helped YouTube to realize like, okay, this might be actually interesting. Let's try it out. And if you look at the analytics of all of my videos, they kind of look like this. Even these ones that are doing pretty well now, look at this. Like I launched this video and you see I launched it May 25th at 6 p.m., right? So if we go to the next day, 24 hours later, 62 views. Then 24 hours later, we're at 69 views. Okay, from 24 hours to 48 hours, what was it, like 8 views or something like that? So they were not doing great, but slowly, it starts to pick up some views. And then eventually, all of a sudden, YouTube is like, okay, this is a good video, let's show it, right? And now it's climbing and climbing and climbing. But then all of a sudden, for some reason, last night, as you can see, this is how many views I was getting over the last 48 hours. For some reason, I don't know why, last night, YouTube just decided to like, okay, that's it. And now it's literally getting no views. I don't know why. Okay, so there's still a lot of things that I do not understand about YouTube. But the thing that I noticed is that all these videos that you might think like, oh, it's not getting enough views, this, that, it doesn't matter. Like some of these videos, who knows? Maybe tomorrow, one of these, they're gonna blow up and it's also gonna get like 2,000, 3,000 views. You never know when the algorithm is gonna hit. Because here's the thing, some of these videos that have popped off, the metrics, they're not that great. Okay, if you go here, like the CTR is 3.8%, which is not amazing. The average view duration is like 2 minutes and 21 seconds, which it's kind of bad, but still, like YouTube decided to push this video. And then I have some other videos that are doing better in terms of metrics, like this one. I think this is a really good video in terms of the content that I'm sharing. The CTR, I think it's higher than the one that I showed you previously. The average view duration is also higher. It's double of the other one. I think the other one was like 2 minutes flat. This is 4 minutes and 14 seconds. But you see, the algorithm, it's still not picking this one up. But you never know. Maybe next week it's gonna do it, or next month. Like, you absolutely never know. I've been watching some videos from some people on YouTube that they talk about this, like, oh yeah, I had this video that I posted in January, and now like 6 months later YouTube decided like, okay, let's boost this thing. So I think this is one of the cool things of uploading videos to YouTube. Even if you're doing it daily, like, you never know what's gonna happen to these videos. All of a sudden, some of them, they might pop off and you're gonna get a lot of views, subscribers, comments, all of that good stuff. Now, let's talk about the big video, okay? The one that got 10,000 views, because this one contributed massively to all the subscribers that I gained. If you remember, I think it was like 745 subscribers that I gained in the last 28 days. Well, 239 of those, they came from here, right? Maybe it's at like around 30%. So this video, I got really lucky with this because Luke Belmar, if you don't know who he is, he's like a financial guru. There was some online controversy about him that went pretty viral. And the thing is that I know him personally, so I was like, okay, let me do a video on it and give my take. And since it was a hot topic that a lot of people were talking about, this is basically why the video went quote-unquote viral. And also I think the video itself was really good. Like the intro, the hook, I think was amazing, right? And the metrics themselves, they were decent. Okay, not crazy CTRs, but especially here, right? Here it's lower because it's when it was pushing the video massively to a wide audience. So obviously the CTRs are going to go lower. But then at the beginning, when it's more niche down, that it's not going massively broad, the YouTube algorithm, it's like pretty high. You see like 8%, 9%, 8% CTR. But that's just because it was a hot topic. So I don't expect this video to get to 20,000 views or something like that. I expect this video to die fairly soon. I would say in a couple weeks, this should be pretty flatline. And then if we look at the other videos that I was mentioning, it's the same thing, right? Like not much, and then all of a sudden YouTube boosts the video. Now the likes, it is interesting. Like the ratios of the likes, it surprises me. Usually it's around 10%, right? So if 180 people watch the video, usually you get 18 likes, right? So 8%. Here you see like 80 views, 6 likes, maybe here it's a little bit less. You see 135, 11, 22, 20, 26, 29, 29, 25, 22, 20. Sometimes it can be higher. You see 40, 45. But yeah, like the likes and the ratios, I'm impressed by this. Also the comments, for the most part, they've been pretty nice. People really seem to like them for the most part, okay? Sometimes I get some comments from people who I'm like, anyways, I don't want to comment on that. But yeah, for the most part, most of the comments have been pretty nice. Which is kind of the goal that I have with the YouTube channel, you know, attracting like-minded people who are down to earth. I don't want to build a brand like all these crazy personalities that they are crazy themselves. So that's the kind of people that they attract. I don't want that. Now, let's talk about shorts. Shorts have been interesting for sure. What I've been doing is upload shorts, usually 3-4 shorts a day. You might think that's a lot of work, but it's actually not that much, and I'm gonna show you why later. But oh, I'm ranking them by views. Well, you can see, okay, so the shorts, the ones that I've published, so these ones I had published them before. This one got a lot of dislikes because this was at the beginning in YouTube. I was trying to do some clickbaity stuff, you know, just claiming like music is making you stupid, which it's not like that, but it was just a clickbait hook to get people to watch the video. But that's something that I've learned. Like if you put a title like music is making you stupid, that's all people are going to get into their heads. Like a lot of people, that's where they stay, even if then they watch the video and you give arguments and you can clearly see that that's not what I'm saying. It was just an interesting hook. They just don't know. You're saying that music is making you stupid. So I try to avoid doing that. But yeah, throughout this period, you know, June, May, some shorts did quite well, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. Usually that's the range, between 4,000 and 1,000, like the ones that do well. But if we sort them by date, here you can see, well, this is because they are scheduled ahead of time. So I have shorts. Today is the 11th. So I have shorts until the 13th. But as you can see, for the most part, I would say the number that I get most recurringly is 400 views. But the thing is that they're good because you get decent subscribers from them. You would say like, oh, okay, 4,000 views, but you know, it's 12 subscribers. So it's pretty decent, I would say. I think it's worth it to do these shorts. And one thing that I've realized is that a lot of people, they watch the short because what I do is I have my long form content and then I get clips from it. Right? I just go to my video editor. Once I have finished rendering my long form, I just paste it there. I watch my video again. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, these 30 seconds, that would make an interesting clip. So I just cut it and I upload that as a short. Simple as that. So because for now, I don't want to overcomplicate myself. This is what the shorts look like. You know, sometimes I make them a little bit different and they have like these emojis, as you can see right here. But the way you can do this is actually very simple. What I use is this software that's called Submagic. So once you've clipped your long form content, you just go here, you upload a short, and I'm gonna show you like this literally takes 10 seconds. It's ridiculous because it's actually important that you have the captions on the video, things like that. It depends on what design you want to do, but it's important that you have this. I've actually done the experiment. I did upload shorts that had no captions and the performance is horrible. You rarely get shorts that go beyond 400 views, especially if it's this kind of content. I'm sure if it was the kind of content that I'm just speaking to my phone, for example, and it feels more organic, for sure those can perform well if you don't have captions. But if it's something like this, the ones that I'm showing you right now, you need captions. So with this software, you see, it's already picked up on what I am saying. It has auto-generated the captions. It will show you right here. Sometimes the software is confused and it's not quite sure about what word you said. So you can just go here. Imagine that I don't know what I was saying. You cannot. So you can just write whatever here and you could replace it so that it's being more accurate. And you also have a lot of different styles, okay? If you like these more flashy kind of captions, which is something that I used to do, right? You can grab some of these templates and it's gonna add emojis to them, you see, and you can just go in here and add all of these things, which they look pretty good because they're all animated. As you can see here, see they're moving and doing all of these things. So there's a lot of different styles that you can use for the caption. So you can just go here, try whichever you like, and yeah, that's it. So I think this is a must, okay, if you want to do shorts, because literally like you just click here. I already have this style, I've customized it, and I just go, I click this, I set it to the right position based on the short itself, and that's it. You know, I watch it once to make sure all the captions are correct. I click on save, I export it, and then I just upload it to YouTube, and that's it, okay? And that's like with like 2-3 minutes you can get like 4,000 views and 12 subscribers. At the beginning it might take a little while, but eventually they might pop off, and that's it. And if you do that 3-4 times every single day, you're gonna get quite a lot of subs. So if I go here to my analytics and we are sorting everything, all the content that I've published over the last 28 days, and we sort it by what gave me the most subscribers, you can see the Luke Belmore video, as I said, 30%. And then you can see some of these shorts, they're up here. You know, this one that I was showing you, 12 subs, 12 subs. So I'm sure if you add all of these up, I don't know, maybe it was like an extra 80, 90, 100 subscribers. So I think it's totally worth it. And see, right now I just gained another one, 993. It's totally worth it. I'm gonna leave a link for you in the description or in the pinned comment for you to get Submagic. The plan that I would recommend you is this one. This is the one I have because they give you unlimited videos, okay? I used to have this one at the beginning. It's only 20 videos a month. If you're doing low volume, then just, yeah, for sure, go for this one. But once I started to do like this one video a day thing, even if you're just doing one short out of each video, that's already more than 30 videos a month that you're gonna need. So this is the one that I have, as you can see. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you to get Submagic right now, which is gonna be an affiliate link, okay? Which means that they're gonna give me a small commission if you go through that link. But for you, it's not gonna be any extra cost, okay? It's gonna be the exact same price. It just means that they're gonna pay me a little bit because I referred you to them as a customer. So if you're liking this video so far and you found it helpful, I would appreciate it if you use that link. But now I want to answer a few questions, which is, will I continue to upload daily? Do I think this was worth it? And some general advice on how to do YouTube consistently, how to come up with ideas, all of these things. So will I continue to upload videos daily? Honestly, I don't know. I think so far I will. I kind of want to do it because I can clearly see how this is beneficial. It's like this big ball of momentum that keeps rolling and rolling and rolling, and the more you push it, the faster it gets. And based on the graphs, my analytics, everything that I'm looking at, I can see how this whole thing could keep ramping up and up and up and up. So I definitely want to, but I don't know if I will, because let's be honest, it is quite a lot of work. Now, one big piece of advice that I would have given myself a long time ago, because I actually started YouTube like a year ago or even longer, right? But as you can see, I would upload a video, then 3 months would go by, nothing. Then 5 months would go by, So I was not being consistent with it. And the reason why is because I was working on videos on my head. And this is the worst thing you can do, right? Just think about like, oh yeah, a video about this. And you keep thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. The way you make a video is you sit down, you write down your ideas. What is it that you want to convey on that video? And you start recording it. That's it. The thing you have to stop doing is to stop creating videos here, and you have to create them there on your computer, laptop, whatever it is that you use. Just jump right in and stop overthinking this whole thing. And then in terms of how to do the videos, how to do the thumbnails, all of that, I've been experimenting with a lot of different things, like doing these kind of edits right here, then doing just like these simple ones that I'm doing right now, or just using one interesting image for the whole video. Honestly, I'm still trying stuff, and that's the thing that I would tell you. Just try different things. Again, do not work on ideas or the things you have to do on your head. Just go try it. If it doesn't work, like, who cares? You can always go back and change it later. Many of these videos, this thumbnail, I changed this one like a couple days ago. So I'm constantly going back and changing titles. This title, I changed it recently. I'm always going back and changing things. So it doesn't matter that much. And if you really don't like it and you made something that you're like, okay, this is embarrassing, you can always hide the video, make it private, even delete it if you want it. So it's okay. Just go try it. And at the beginning, trust me, you're gonna get barely no views. I was not getting that many views, okay? Most of my videos, they had like 50 views, things like that. And even to this day, I'm not getting that many views. I'm getting like 100, 200, things like that. A few weeks ago, videos were doing a little bit better. You see like almost 300, 400, 700, 2000. So it's like, it's okay. Okay, just stop overthinking and do it, and that's about it. So yeah, right now I'm 994. I guess today I'm gonna hit 1,000. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video because you're interested in learning how to grow on YouTube, actually do not subscribe to me, okay? Because this is not what this channel is about, okay? My channel has nothing to do with how to grow on YouTube, how to make videos. So if that's what you're looking for, do not subscribe. My channel, as I said in the beginning, is about health, relationships, business, spirituality, psychedelics, psychology, all of these crazy things. I just wanted to make this video on how my YouTube channel is doing and this experiment because I think it's interesting. I've always been interested in understanding the behind the scenes of different sorts of operation, whether it's business or YouTube channels, whatever. So this is the reason why I'm sharing it, because I would like to see content like this just for the sake of it. But this is not what my channel is about, okay? So if this is what the kind of content you're looking for, do not subscribe, because I'm not gonna do more videos like this. But instead, what you can do is go watch some of my other videos, and if then you like those videos, then you can go and subscribe, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. But for now, that is it, and hopefully I will see you very soon. Take care. Peace.